I'm building a bioactive moss wall terrarium. Here's what I got done so far. Make sure you check out part 1 to see how we got to this stage. At the end of part 1, we had the false bottom as well as most of the water feature complete. I still had to complete the base of the waterfall, however, and figure out a good placement for this glass jar, which of course is the housing for my fogging machine. Next, I added some pieces of aquarium filter foam to the backdrop wall for the spray foam later on. I used more aquarium-safe silicone to attach this glass jar, which would be the water reservoir for my little stream. I filled in the dead spaces with more aquarium filter foam, and I didn't worry too much about the appearance of it because of the spray foam, which of course is going to be used to tie everything together as well as cover quite a lot of the backdrop skeletal work that we had exposed. Keep in mind it is expanding foam, so it will expand to about twice as large as what comes out of the nozzle. That being said, I always go heavy because you can always trim off the excess. While the foam is still sticky, usually best to wait about 15 minutes so it expands a little bit. You can add things directly into the foam, like cork bark, or in this case, I've got the entrance to this little hobbit house. I pressed it right in there. Granted, I did have to monitor it for about another 15 minutes because the foam hadn't finished expanding. Here's how it all looked after it had cured. Curing usually takes about 24 hours, and then you're ready for the next step, which is to take a razor blade and to shave off all the shiny bits. Make sure you're subscribed for part 3 because that's when things get really interesting.